Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We're back, baby.
Yeah. Sorry.
I like it.
Oh shit, you know what I mean?
Welcome back, guys. We are here, and we've got Shaquille in the back, ready to attack.
Hello, guys.
Fair enough.
Yes, he's back again.
Bit fruity.
That's you, though.
You know, it is. Don't say that, man. I'm a manly man. You get me? Nah. You can't see my face. I was angry.
I promise you, eyes decent and everything.
Okay, guys. So before we get into this episode, I have some things to address because my integrity has been questioned.
It has.
So we got some comments in the last episode, and I know you guys are wondering what's happening with Nishrin, why is she not in the episodes, but I've explained to you guys that she's actually severely unwell at the moment, and she's got some serious health conditions that she needs to address. But some people think we're lying about it. They think, oh, she's not coming because she's hiding from being cancelled or blah, 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 whatever they assume. I say to this, if you're here for Nishrin or you've watched us over the last 3 years, then you should know the type of people we are, that we wouldn't lie about a situation. And if Nishrin didn't want to be on the pod, she would just say it. There's no like, oh my God, like I'm scared of what people are going to think. No, she'll say what's on her mind. She'll say what she thinks, and we'd address it. We are genuinely in a position where she needs to focus on her health. Mm-hmm. She needs to focus on getting better. Everything else is secondary to that. So whether she comes back to the pod, whether she doesn't, is all on her terms, all on whether she's ready for that. And all we can do is make sure that she gets better. Sure, and I'm not going to give you more information than that. Like, it's her private life, our private life. We don't need to go into that. No one has a right to know it unless we want to give it to them. And yeah, that's the situation, basically. We wouldn't lie to you guys. She's very unwell. Make dua for her. And if she gets to a point where she's feeling better and she wants to come back, she'll be back.
Inshallah.
She doesn't. All I can say is we don't know, and I'm trying to keep the podcast alive for you guys and for us, because we've worked on it so hard, so I don't want it just to die out. Obviously, views are down and everything, but it's okay, because I appreciate everyone that's here for us, for me, for Emin, Shaquille, and enjoying it. We're trying our best. Inshallah, you guys can support it.
Inshallah. If
you don't like it, you can go, come back. If she's back, she doesn't come back, then it was nice to know you. We move on from there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for stepping up.
Thank you.
No problem.
But please make dua for Nishrin, because honestly,
yes,
it is quite serious, and may Allah make it easy for her and grant her shifa.
Inshallah.
Amen. Anyway, sorry to bring a little bit of.
Can I just say one thing before we start?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have something on my forehead. It's because I cut myself whilst I was shaving. So don't think.
Just tell them the truth, bro.
It's cultural appropriation.
Nothing like that.
My culture.
I headbutted a wall. No, I'm joking. I didn't. I actually shaved because I was shaving it.
Guys,
I get this little widow peak.
Tell them the truth.
What's the truth?
Your comments got to him.
Oh no!
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
He raged and headbutted the wall.
Yeah.
He was like, "They think we're lying."
But the thing is, Emma, tell them how you shaved the widow's peak, because
so basically,
the worst thing I've heard.
I got this razor, mainly something that like I always say it's a women's razor because I only see like women use it mainly for the eyebrows.
Oh, you're talking about the
eyebrows? You mean legs?
No.
He's talking about one looks like a toothbrush.
Yeah, it's like they come in different colors.
Yeah,
the multi-packs.
Multi-pack ones.
It's like a blade, but it comes in like a pink plastic.
Yeah,
are they really small?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I know what you mean.
It's like shaped like a toothbrush.
It's almost like they do the micro.
Yeah. Some people have like dental floss that kind of comes in like plastic like that.
Kind of that vibe.
Don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, you are right. Yeah. So I was using that.
I
was using that. Yeah. And then I got a new one. Well, I didn't get a new one. My cousin Ilyas, he had a couple spare which he has not used, hygienic reasons and all that. Big up. I was like, can I take one? He was like, yeah, take one. So I went back. Every 2 days I have to like shape up everything, because it grows back, looks a bit bummy. And then I was like, alright, cool, I'm gonna shave. This one was so sharp, bro. I went up and all I see is just my skin scraping off onto the razor.
No, the problem is this. Can I tell you what it is you're doing wrong? What? Back me up, guys, if you know. You are cutting it at the wrong angle.
No, I'm going up.
No.
That's what my barber does.
No, but I'm telling you.
I'm doing what my barber does.
I'm telling you.
Alright, go ahead.
Doesn't matter. It could be the sharpest razor in the world.
Sharpest razor in the city.
You know that
with an ice bar.
So it could be the sharpest razor in the world.
Yeah.
If you do it in the correct angle, it's not going to cut your skin.
I don't know what I did wrong, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, because I think I went too deep in.
No,
I hear what
you're
saying,
going
though.
at an angle and you're cutting into your skin where you're meant to just go up.
Because my other one was dull before, and I had to like quite like do it
That's
quite
why.
hard.
That's
Yeah.
why.
And then I
It could
thought,
be that as
okay, let me reciprocate the same energy to this
Reciprocate.
one. Yeah, big up. But anyways, so yeah, just louder forehead. Inshallah, next episode will be alright.
Inshallah. Anyway, so I have an interesting topic for you guys today
Okay.
that I want to speak about.
Talk to me.
Get some of you guys' opinions,
Mm-hmm.
experiences.
Experience.
Maybe we can learn from them, grow
Learn.
together. So, today's topic is toxic friends.
Oh
Ooh,
no,
I know. I know a lot.
So,
One's right in front of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Someone next to me.
So, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced this vibe of friend, and I want to know what your opinions on it, because I feel like it can mean a lot of different things.
Mm.
For me, when I think of a toxic friend, I think of either someone who doesn't want the best for you
Mm-hmm.
or keeps pulling you into bad situations.
Mm.
And then there's also the fake friend, where like they're not really fake, they support you and everything, but you can tell their intentions, their feelings towards your success, their feelings towards you is different, if that makes sense. Like maybe there's a hidden agenda or hidden feelings that comes out through other people telling you, or if maybe you can just sense when you give them good information, their
Yeah.
reaction compared to everyone else's. Have you guys had anything like that in your life?
I'll say because I'm famous now, innit? Like, Becky was. No, I'm joking. Wallah. I would say my friends, alhamdulillah, they're all like really good. We all wish each other like the best and stuff like that. I would say I've only had a couple experiences, like that. But other than that, no, not really. I've got pretty good friends, alhamdulillah. I choose my friends wisely, unlike someone.
Thing is
Whoa.
that, hey,
Not joking.
you said about 4 different things there.
I know.
There, so which
It was
one?
hard
There's a
for me
lot.
to
I
figure
can't, I can't remember what you said.
That's what I mean. So for me, that's what I try to say. Just pick whatever toxic
Yeah.
friend means to you.
Mm.
Give us an example and maybe an experience that you've had.
Go
No,
on.
no, it's all you.
I'll say one thing that I see in friendships I find toxic is when they constantly diss each other. As in, like, in front of people too. As in, like, kind of belittle your friends, etc. And I've seen that happen. And to be fair, I've busted jokes before, but maybe I've gone a bit too deep here and there. Everyone's
I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
You told me once.
When?
We actually had this. I remember.
Was it when I had acne?
No.
Oh.
Because I had acne as well.
No, but the thing is, you had... Okay, can we say it for the camp? Can,
Yeah.
can we say it for the pod? I'm going to say it.
Yeah, say it.
Alright,
right?
so first year of college, yeah, I started breaking out of acne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I first started working out, my hormones all over the place, yeah.
Mhm.
I remember Ayu had clear skin and everything, yeah. Maybe I gave you bad, evil eye.
You did.
You deserved
deserved
it. You deserved it.
I deserved it.
I remember the joke.
Yeah.
So I think we were in the library, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like in the corner, there was like, I don't know, some like spot shit in the corner, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Abe goes, Shaq, look, it's your face.
That's deep, bro. That's deep. He's a bad friend.
I don't remember that.
And everyone looked at like, what the fuck?
I don't remember
And I
that.
was like,
Wait,
rah.
There's a spot in the corner.
That was in like the cold.
You know when the like mold forms.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
Shaq, it's your
God.
face. I'm like,
That's
bro,
deep, bro.
what the fuck?
Well,
And
I
then
don't
what
remember
happened next year? My man got acne.
And it was bad, boy.
And you should have went to the exact same spot. Done
Be
it.
like,
Hey, it was your face.
nah, that's mad. That's actually mad. I
It
don't
was
remember
better
that.
your face.
Would you
but-
say that was a very memorable? Like, did that hurt at the time?
At the time it did, but
Oh,
then it
that's
got,
so
but
sad.
they
I'm
got
sorry,
kind of,
man.
it was kind of funny because you got acne afterwards, and you were complaining to me, "Oh, Shaq, I don't know what to do." Blah blah blah. I'm thinking, yeah, right, mate. I don't know.
I ain't
bro,
helping
like-
you, mate.
So did you actually feel that in your heart and go home with it like, oh, what a dick?
A little bit, but it wasn't that deep as
Oh,
well.
man, I'm so
But
bad.
honestly, it wasn't that
Sorry.
deep as well. But thinking about it though, acne, bruv, all my days dealing with it.
Is it
mate,
peak?
I was so
I never had
self-conscious.
it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I went through it all the way through uni as well. It was
Yeah, like-
Nah, I never had it.
I had to go on Accutane, like the strongest medication for acne, and it just felt so weird being able to walk into a room and be able to like smile and not care about what people
Oh,
looking at, like
yeah.
because I started getting cystic acne with like big bulbs in your face.
Oh,
Like
is it
cysts.
those ones?
It was
Yeah,
bad,
That's
it was
peak.
bad,
Oh,
yeah.
right,
Do you know what? It's a bit mad. Also, yeah. So to move on from that acne stuff, it's okay, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, apologise.
I was young,
Yeah.
insensitive, but I've noticed something that I had an issue with is, which kind of has made me more like always apologizing and like with people, because I noticed when I kind of went to college and I made these new friends that like I felt comfortable about, is I've grown up in a household where in my household we all cuss each other. That's literally how, like you said, almost like the topic thing.
Yeah.
That's how it was. When I grew up, the way we'd all bust jokes with my uncles, my auntie, everyone's still quite young as well. It was always, oh, look at his skinny legs. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, you look like this. Oh, you look like that. That's just how we banter. And then when I found a friendship group that I was comfortable with, that kind of installed into the way I would joke with people. And then kind of growing up, I realized sometimes there'd be issues where like I'd offend someone without realizing, and then they'd tell me later. And then I'd have to like internalize it and be like, damn, that's actually kind of messed up.
But what was the one you were thinking of?
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like I've now become a bit more... I still do it. I can't lie to you. With you, I'm going to do that regardless.
Yeah.
But I do reaffirm afterwards and tell you that it's okay. Yeah. But we're family, so you have to accept that. With friends... but come on. Like,
that's true.
Man looked at me, mate, you're not getting out of this.
You're never
that's for life, G.
Yeah.
Shaquille, it's okay, though.
You're never saying.
Nah, I don't mind.
Nah,
okay.
but on the real, with family, I don't hold back as much.
Yeah.
But only because I'll even tell them afterwards that, like, come on, like, you know you're a good guy, you're this. Especially, like, if I view you highly, I'll cuss you out a bit more just because I'm like, I feel like I see you. If I felt real about what I was saying to you, I wouldn't say it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, oh, that's a sensitive topic for them, because imagine if I, like, cuss him out. And then if I actually think that thing of you, I won't say it because I'm like, it's going to hurt them. But if I think to myself, oh, he's better than that, then he must know he's better than that. He's not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I just want to know what this one was.
Yeah.
I think I kind of know. Is it when we had like a hot tart? Was it that one?
Yeah. So for me, what was I going to say? I've learned over time that, okay, I have to be careful with the things I say, which kind of like makes me a bit more like, when I meet new people, I'm always like, whenever I make a joke, I'm always like, oh, I was only joking, by the way. And also, sorry if I offended you. And I remember when I made new friends, they were like, why'd you keep apologizing all the time?
Yeah,
but
said,
I was just conscious of that thing that I used to do. But there was a few years ago where we would chill, and then whenever we chill with a friendship group, you notice that I became a bit more like a bit harsher with my jokes. Maybe I don't know if it's because me, I get excited. How long
ago?
This was like when we'd go to like we'd chill at Reese's.
Okay,
and we'd go to. Remember, we got invited to his work friends' like birthday parties. That era of time. And I remember you telling me
2018
like probably around that time.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that like you don't like. You basically just said it was like heart to heart. It wasn't in a mean way. You just I don't like when this happens, blah blah blah. And I like apologized for it. And I felt like that was a great example of communication.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Because I feel like I did change after that. Like made sure not to do it.
But do you feel like it was bad though? Because I don't want you to feel like it's a bad thing
No.
to do. It's just because I was at the time in my life, I was going through a lot.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I do feel more insecure at the moment.
Yeah,
so like these jokes hurt a bit more, sort of
Yeah.
thing. Even though they weren't even that deep.
Yeah.
The jokes weren't that deep at all.
Yeah. For me, I'll always 100% appreciate that. Sometimes it's hard to swallow the pill of that you're hurting someone or you're upsetting someone. But wallah, I appreciated it so much because it's so much better to have a friend that can come and tell you that so you can adjust instead of them not telling you, building resentment and then chatting shit about you to everyone else. I would rather have a friend who can come and tell me, I don't like that you're doing this or this, because it shows me that you appreciate our friendship enough to want it to be good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I agree with you, but I've also got a question. Like, how do you tell someone? Let's say like you got a close friend.
He wants to tell me.
No, hold on.
You got a close family member.
Really close family member, approximately like 1 meter away from me.
1 meter.
1 meter.
Good one, mate.
I mean 1 centimeter.
That girl was right. You say shit. You just say shit.
Yeah, cold. Big up to that girl who said that.
Yeah,
no, I was saying, how do you like? Well, that's not to do. I'm asking from a friend actually.
Yeah.
How do you ask or tell your friend like, you don't appreciate the jokes that certain jokes that they're saying, but then you don't also want to say that and then them be like,
cold,
okay, I can't joke around with you anymore. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because let's say if I'm like, alright, cool, I don't like you dissing my mum, but then they're like, alright, cool, and then they just stop joking with you in general because they feel as if you can't take a joke or whatever.
I
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's not really good friend, then, is it?
Yeah.
No, wait, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I think it's almost like a test of your friendship because you have to obviously address it in the nicest way possible. But if your friend can't understand that and take it on,
that's not a good friend.
Then it says something about them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like, you know how we have this massive thing about relationship, marriage, you have to be able to communicate. I think it's the same thing in any relationship. With your friends, you have to be able to tell them if there's something you don't like. Otherwise, there's just going to be built up resentment or hate towards something. Do you know what I mean? And I'm advocate for, tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, I genuinely one thing I do feel a bit like proud of myself, and inshallah I can keep up and get better at it. Is although I find it hard when people tell me my flaws, I will genuinely always take it on and try my best to improve on it.
That's good, alhamdulillah.
So I'd rather a friend tell me something than lose a friend. I'd rather a friend tell me, I don't like this that you do, than lose a friend or it'd be awkward, because I hate that. And I hate that feeling of anxiety of knowing someone's upset with me and I don't know what it is, or they're not speaking, they don't want to resolve the situation. Anyway, I do feel like we've kind of like gone on in a bit of a tangent. Toxic friends.
Yes.
Fuck them. No, I'm joking.
I would say I'm quite similar towards you though, with the one we play football with. Like in terms of like in big settings, however, I can be a bit more harsher towards him because I'm closest to him out of everyone, but still trying to joke around. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah.
Because like, he's my closest friend.
Who are you talking about?
Well, if you don't mind blurring his name, just in case, because he might not want to.
Oh, just don't.
Don't say his name.
Who we play? No, he wasn't there.
Oh,
he
your
there.
other friend. Oh,
the one we actually play football.
Yeah,
and you're like, I mean, relax on him, bro.
Car guy.
Car guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's actually so true.
Yeah.
I did see when
different side of me.
Emin with us, he's always like really respectful and like he never loses his temper. And we play football with the family and stuff like that. And then the one time he invited his friend to play football with us, it's like I saw a whole different side to him. We're playing, he's like, give me the ball! He's going off at him, you idiot, bro.
Swear down.
Yeah. And I'm like, Emin, chill,
You
bro.
called him an idiot?
No, I
think
don't say idiot.
I was going to say, you're
Well,
worthless.
I'm just very passionate, and I know he could do better, and I want him to strive for greatness. Well, I get what, like, when he said that made me think of like how I am towards him. But it's more just because like I'm his older brother. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He doesn't have an older brother. I'm his older brother. You know what I'm trying to say?
Damn, man's trying to do some dominant.
This is weird. It's got kind of strange.
Maybe you're the toxic friend. I'm his daddy.
Yeah. That's basically what you said.
No, joking. Well, like,
the alpha in his relationship. Okay.
No, I genuinely, I'm joking. No, I'm just saying in terms of like that. I understood what he meant by that because I feel like I do the same.
I think it's good to have conversations like this because you reflect.
Yeah.
Like how many groups of guys will sit and talk about toxic friends and then reflect on maybe what they do wrong.
It's actually funny because I see online, girls think male friendships are just like there's nothing to it other than like sports and like talking about a bit of money. And that's about it really. When really there's so much we talk about.
Yeah.
That they don't hear, they don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like my closest friends are the people that I can be vulnerable with, if that makes sense. Like, for example, you and other friends in our group. I think that's what's made our friendships strong, if that makes sense, from my opinion. Obviously, I feel like we've only been chilling for the last, like, year and a bit. But, like, you've seen me in very vulnerable settings, probably the most vulnerable. And I feel like we've seen each other in similar ways. So, I don't know. I think it's nice having a friend that has that you can be 100% comfortable with. If that makes sense. You can tell them when you're not feeling it. You can tell them instead of always having to like put a front on. But yeah, have we like gone over? I feel like we're not really going over it.
No, we haven't.
I thought I just called myself toxic.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I do feel like I do have some friends personally from my own experience of like, especially starting this new venture that I've been doing with We Need Therapy, my clothing brand.
Big up.
Check it out.
Yeah. There are people in my life that I tell myself not to say things. I can't help it. You guys know it's an issue that I have. But I can see when I speak to them about it, it's almost like it's an issue. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, damn.
It looks like it genuinely bothers them that I'm doing this thing. Oh. And I don't say anything because I'm like, I've kept these friends at arm's length anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm just dumb for saying that I'm doing something in the first place. But I could just tell the energy is not the same. And maybe it's me expecting everyone to be excited for me because I'm so excited about it. And it's really like, it's not that exciting in a sense for people from the outside perspective because you're just doing something.
Well, if it's people you keep at arm's length, like, do you feel like you have friends who are like kind of haters at the same time?
Not haters, but I definitely feel like I have friends that
don't wish the best for you all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe
like I just had enough of like
you succeeding.
Not even succeeding because I haven't like had any major success.
Yeah, no, maybe they're just potentially jealous or envy the fact that you do so many other things and they can't be bothered to do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I don't like about thinking like that is
I think that's how you should think, though.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it makes me feel like I see myself as I'm doing all these amazing things when I don't. If anything, I feel like I struggle with wanting reassurance or like approval. So when I come and tell like a friend that I'm doing something, in my head I feel like I'm not doing good. So it's almost like I'm searching for that person to be like, oh, like that's so good, I'm really proud of you, and it makes me feel a bit better. I don't know why. I shouldn't want validation from anyone, but then when you don't receive it of a friend that knows that's your personality and that's what you like, it's almost like they know that they're low key want you to know that they don't care.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't think you wanted validation. To be fair, like when we talk about it, and things you're doing, etc., I don't feel like you want validation. Yeah, I don't really sense that.
What's funny about it is that I do feel like I'm in like I'm fighting with it because I know I have a goal and I'm going to do it no matter what.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
But I think there's always going to be that inner child who's come from all the trauma and everything that he's got, that's looking for someone
be like, well done,
to be like, to give me the approval of what you're doing is so good.
Yeah,
this is this because my automatic default is that no one cares.
Would you say that let's say if you asked 100 of your friends, 99 of them said, "Wow, it's actually sick," and one of them said, or didn't give you the energy that you wanted, would you say that you think of that more than all the other ones?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I'd say
has that impact.
I'd say that definitely would be like brought in from past experiences and trauma and stuff like that. Then which is
it's weird because I don't know, like I'm gonna do it either way.
Yeah,
but because I always just have this thought in my head that no one cares. Even like it's the same with like my followers. Like every time like I post a video or do something, I'm always in a negative mindset. I'm like, no one really cares about what I'm doing. Like, and then that's where it can be toxic with like whether you get likes or a video is viral. If it doesn't, I'm just like, oh, it makes sense. No one cares about me. But I don't know why I think like that.
I think that's with everyone though. Even people who aren't like big on social media. I see people who say they get anxiety when they post a picture about the likes, people gonna like it, etc. I think, but then now you're in the world of social media, so it's like 10 times the effect with like, because it actually counts now. So I understand why the anxiety comes from that.
But in your opinions, do you think it's healthier to be in the mindset of no one cares about you or everyone cares about you? Because obviously both extremes are bad.
Let's say if I asked 100 of my friends, if one said it's nice, bro, I'm just thinking of that person, bro. I don't care about
that's such a healthy mindset, though.
But that's the thing. I've installed something into my mind, where I'm like, cool. I think of myself in terms of like, let's say if I was to be in a room, with like 10 comedians, I would think I'm the funniest one there. But that's just like how I think, innit? That's to build myself up. Because if you always think like, oh no, I can't do this, oh no, I can't do that, then you're not going to do it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's not me trying to be a dickhead either, like saying that, oh, I'm the greatest. I know I'm not. I'm just saying you have to manipulate yourself.
No, I know what you mean.
Because I'm a very good manipulator.
I've seen him do that. No, but I've seen you do that to yourself where you almost will this confidence into it. But Shaquille, you know, because there's a saying that you say about me. Yeah. You say I'm the most
insecure gas person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, can you explain that?
Explain that, please. I don't
understand. It's so... Okay, so like right now, you've seen A be a bit more vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
Talking about his insecurities a bit more. Yeah. And then obviously I've seen him in vulnerable states where he goes deep into his insecurities about his career, life, and everything like that, and his abilities. But then you see how we play football when we play like FIFA or whatever.
I'm the greatest ever.
Like he's so gassed about like, how good he is, how good he's going to do, etc. So I always tell him like, you're like, and plus, because before, I'm not sure about now, but before you're insecure about your looks as well. But then sometimes you'll be like, right, I'm peng. Sometimes like, right, I'm butters. All this sort of stuff, innit? That's what I was like, right, you're so confusing. Like, what are you, bro? Yeah.
You know what I was going to say? You know how like Elias is good at every game?
Yeah.
I feel like you're very good at basically everything in real life. Allahumma barik.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm trying to say? In terms of like...
no, Elias is good in the virtual realm.
No, when it comes to anything physical, let's say it's like throw the ball into a cup or like, football, I'll say that he's got the greater advantage compared to everyone else, which is, it's very good. Allahumma barik.
Appreciate that.
I'm not trying to say no evil lie.
This is what I did say, I don't know if it's bad, but I genuinely do believe, may Allah bless me and save me if anything bad happens. When it comes to anything like physical, or anything like that, I feel like I'm say there's like people that are pros and amazing, and then there's like bad, and then there's average. I feel like I'm better than the average person.
Yeah.
Put me in any competition, I'll find a way to win it. If I'm against like the average human,
people, he'll bend the rules, but he'll win it.
No way. But I actually want to ask you guys, because I don't want to make it all about me.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys suffer with? I know you said you're quite confident.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, alhamdulillah.
For Shaquille, do you suffer with like that feeling that no one cares, or like you just feel like a bit almost alone in doing things? If that makes sense.
Oh, bro, I don't even know what to say because there's so much. About this. Do I feel like no one cares a little bit? But that's because I put so much pressure on myself to do well in things. I don't really know what to say. But what was the other part of the question?
It was mainly just about. We can kind of go off onto the pressure on yourself, because I've always wanted to know this. Because obviously I can only speak for a male stance, so I wanted to know what women feel like, and if you guys could let us know in a comment. Do you guys put a lot of pressure on yourselves? Because I feel like as a man, it's like common knowledge that a man deals with this intense pressure of like wanting to succeed and take care of his family. And I understand that obviously it can be the same for women, but is it as prevalent?
So I have seen online recently, especially like females are just calling men out a little bit about how men always say they have all this pressure on them, when for females most of the time it's the same. And I've seen it myself. Like my sister was the one that was like the elder one. That, you know, kind of like they always say like when it, like I think like a immigrant daughter, if you have like an immigrant firstborn daughter, etc. She's like the second mum of the family.
Yeah, of course.
And then she's the one that's like helping your dad with like reading the letters properly, all this sort of stuff.
Doing emails.
Doing emails, etc. Yeah. So women do have a lot of stress on them too.
No, of course, and not just that, raising a household, raising children, but I mean more, not in the sense of physical pressure.
Mentally.
I mean mentally, because I feel like women are a bit more resilient when it comes to, from my experience anyway, because I've seen my mother, I've seen people in my family, I've seen them just get up and get things done.
Strong
but
people,
I feel like, do they internalize that pressure and let it affect them mentally, or are they go-getters? Or, because I feel like with a lot of men I know, that mental pressure can like really outdo you. Yeah,
I think, to be fair, like if you see statistically, women actually do better when it comes to school and even careers as well. Women are making more money most of the time, a lot of times as well. Yeah, but I feel like men, we let the pressure get the best of us sometimes, innit? And obviously it comes down to mental health as well, because a lot of times we feel like we can't share how we feel, and it ends up leaving to bigger burdens and leaving to us like just, you know, not doing as well as we could have. But I feel like with females, they're a bit like more open with their family members, their friends, etc., about how they're feeling. Obviously it's still very difficult. Some of them don't feel like they can share their feelings with people.
Varies case to case, but I think
but I think in general women do, like they if, say for example, you get a man and a woman, and they give them the exact same pressure, I think it's more likely that a female will be able to share how she's feeling and what she's going through, like her friends and her family, rather than a male who, and I do feel like it's through like even media and what we've grown up with, a man kind of feels like he has to lead and do all this. So but he won't share that with people.
Yeah, of course.
He'll keep it to himself, and it just leads to worse things.
I think that's a great point. I think this is where like Nisrin being here would have helped a lot, because I was having this conversation with her and my wife where we felt like they were saying that actually they feel like the woman has to deal with more, which I do agree.
Yeah, I heard that
with that, and that if anything, we assume it's easy for them to share, but sometimes it can be even harder. So like I don't know, it's quite. I think we'll never know. Obviously,
we'll never know
in that position.
Women,
But my stance is I've kind of just grown up thinking that, but I don't know if that's a reality or not.
I'll say like
we kind of just assume, innit?
Yeah. Most of the women in our family and most of the women that I know, I don't think they overthink. They just go do it. Like you said, go. Like, what did you say?
Go getters.
Go getters.
Get it done.
And the males that I know, not anyone here, but I'm saying in general, they like to procrastinate and potentially leave it to the last minute.
Yeah.
And I'll be real, I do that sometimes as well.
Yeah,
I'm a big procrastinator. So yeah, I'd say they are stronger minded in that sense of like, alright, cool, I'll just go get it done now so I don't have to think about it. And I think the males may be like, alright, cool, if I can leave it for this little bit longer, then I can have a bit more chill time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? In terms of that type of stuff. But yeah.
See, one thing I wanted to add, but this is a bit off topic though. Yeah, it was about the question you asked me like maybe like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because what I was thinking in my head, I was thinking about Emin's confidence. Because you know how you say you have that confidence within yourself and you kind of like speak it into existence. Sort of thing. The best moments in my life is when I had like, I don't know if you remember, but do you remember there was a part in my life where I became just super confident? Yeah. Like this was after like maybe when I was about 19, 20, 21, whatever. I just became super confident. Yeah. But what like it was just fake confidence. But it helped me so much. Yeah, it does. Like I'll be in so many like interactions with people, and they'll think I'm the sickest guy ever. They think I'm the coolest guy ever. Like I just know everything, or like I'm just bare funny, all this sort of stuff. But all it was is fake. Yeah, you know what I mean. But sometimes, sometimes you just gotta fake it to fake it till you make it. A lot of people say that to me. You just gotta fake it till you make it.
I do think that as well. There's been times where I've gone into like a room, whether it's at an event or a function, like something to do like social media or these different things, and like I almost turn on this like, okay, today I'm gonna go in there and like
kill it.
Yeah. And although there's like in my body, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. Sometimes I just turn it on, like it just helps so much. Like you're forcing yourself into this situation.
It's a huge imposter syndrome as well. Though, like you feel like you shouldn't be there. Like, but I'm just gonna do the best I can while I'm there.
Bro, imposter syndrome is a ridiculous
insane,
thing.
Innit? Insane.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's when basically imposter syndrome is when you don't feel like you should be in there and you're in someone else's like position or something like that.
Basically,
In hindsight, I don't know the actual words.
Imposter syndrome, from my experience, is feeling like. So if I talk about the stuff that I've done in my career, for example, like videography, yeah. So I grew up doing videography and photography, and I still kind of suffer with this problem. I would do like a really good project or like a video, and people would see it and be like, "That's so good." And then I'd get a bigger opportunity and a brand would want to work with me. And my imposter syndrome I'd run away from that opportunity because in my head, I felt like I got lucky with this last video. And if I take this big opportunity, I'm going to fail and they're going to see that I'm not really as good as everyone thinks I am. So in my head, I felt like I'm not actually this good at what I do. I just get lucky each time. And like, it's going to be found out that I'm not good at this thing. Do you know what I mean?
Because have you ever actually left a deal because of something like that?
That's like
when I posted the video on TikTok, I would go for like the easier stuff rather than like, for example, I posted a video on TikTok of me doing a drink advert. Yeah, I got so many requests from big brands to do a drink video that I just never replied to any of the emails because this is during lockdown time because I was so scared that I'd fail it and that like they'd find out that I'm not that good. So I would take just small brands and small deals because I felt like I could overperform for them, if that makes sense, because they're expecting not as good.
And is that a sense of validation for you as well? Like you want that validation as well, like I did okay. So you're craving that and you don't care if it's a smaller deal. Yeah.
So like I feel like that imposter syndrome side really pushed me away from a lot of big opportunities. Obviously, alhamdulillah, over the years I've worked on it and I've been able to take on bigger stuff.
I was going to say,
but it does still play in factor sometimes. Sometimes I'll run away from an opportunity because I just feel like I'm not going to be able to do it.
No, I understand that.
Have you guys ever been in that position?
Not really, no. Any position that any opportunity that comes my way, I prefer to take it just because
I forgot this guy was born yesterday.
Yeah, okay,
he's had 5 opportunities. And he took them all.
Working at Chinese at 14. I'll take that now.
I'll say the biggest imposter syndrome I ever felt is when I was in Manchester, right? And the thing is, because I went to Manchester Metropolitan University, so that's basically like the second best university in the city. And then my friends, I became friends with people who went to Manchester, the main like University of Manchester. And these guys were really smart. Like they were even into business, science, all this sort of stuff. And I just felt like such an imposter chilling with them. Like because I just didn't. I wasn't the one that got the best grades. I was and it just felt really weird being in that circle. Yeah,
it's weird how your environment can put pressure on you like that.
Oh, so much.
But I think that's why a lot of people say if you want to be a winner or you want to improve yourself, or say you want to get better at a certain thing, you surround yourself with people that are amazing at that thing. And I genuinely believe that is the best thing to do because if you want to improve, you'll find it easier if everyone around you is so good at it. It forces you to improve yourself so you can meet that standard. Do you know what I mean? Like if you want to become good at football, then you start sitting out with everyone who's professional football player.
Don't chill with us. Like,
do you know what I mean? You'll get better because the standards are higher. Now you have to perform. Now you're going to work a little bit harder. Maybe they work hard, so you're going to join them in the early runs, early morning things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stuff can actually improve you. If you just chill with people that are not really doing anything or trying or are not great at what you want to be great at, it can hinder you a little.
Also, we've got to take into consideration the content you consume as well.
Yeah.
Because there was one point in my life when I was taking in stupid podcasts, and I just realized my vocabulary is getting worse. Yeah. Like I wasn't thinking about like the bigger picture of things, etc. And I was like, I need to stop like watching this sort of stuff and watching these shows and actually look into better things.
Such as this podcast.
Exactly.
To be there, guys.
Bring it back, nice.
I do agree because a lot of people now. That friendship group that I was talking about that you want to elevate yourself with can actually now come in the form of who you watch on social media, what YouTube videos you watch, what content you're consuming. Because if that's what you're seeing daily, maybe you don't chill out with a lot of people, or maybe you don't have that many friends, having the right information, the right books, the right people that you listen to with good guidance, that can be that friendship group that pushes you forward. Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be real, like... Big up to my friends, but I don't really chill with them that much, I'll be honest. I'll be like, maybe for a whole entire year, I'd say 2 days out the whole year.
Yeah, I wonder why. Who are you chilling with all the time now?
Yeah, what I'm saying. I'd rather prefer this though.
Yeah.
I'd rather prefer this. I think family is better than friendship, but you're my family.
But the thing is, you must feel like you're in some mad place right now. Because imagine if we were 20, and we had the chance to go on a podcast. We'd be
Yeah.
like,
No, but
that's huge.
No,
Like,
but even without the podcast,
Yeah,
I used to
I
come
know.
about the podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is like.
Man said, "You using me?"
Nah,
Yeah,
nah, nah.
no. I'm saying,
Nah,
I remember
I'm
I
joking.
used to go to the podcast room. I used to sit upstairs. I just wanted to chill there, just to chill
But
with
not
my
even,
family.
obviously, you're taking in knowledge from us, all this sort of stuff as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine if me and you, when we were 20, if
Yeah.
we had an opportunity as well to do this, it'd be like, it's
That-
quite sick.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
when we were 20,
Yeah.
no one I'd never had a conversation like this in my life, I don't think.
Really?
Like,
Did I ever?
actually, wait, 20? I don't know. I just feel like I'd never sat around elders that sat and spoke like this,
Yeah.
or gave. I don't know if that's true. Actually, it wasn't this in depth. I don't think. But this is different as a podcast.
Yeah. I'll say outside the podcast, would you say like
I was
you
trying to
chill-
gas us up. When I was swearing, we didn't have us.
Would you say like when outside the podcast, would you say you chill to people like
What do you mean?
in terms of like elders and stuff like that, and like joking around, had the way we joke around and stuff like that?
I did only because obviously like I've got family members,
Yeah.
our uncles, and you know family friends like Manesh and all that
course,
stuff. Like I've always had like a good core
Mix.
elders in family that I can chill and bust jokes with. But I'm kind of similar to you in the sense of your friendship group, where like I don't really see my friends that much.
Yeah.
Other than recently, obviously, because I've got married as well, it's caused us to, and majority of my friends are married.
Yeah.
We have little functions, maybe every 2 months, every 3 months, we'll see each other. But you just kind of just getting
You just going on with your life,
innit?
innit? Yeah.
I see you guys way more than anyone else.
Yeah, 100%. I see you more than my mum.
Good. Shaquille,
About what?
just tell us, man. What are you thinking? I feel
Uh,
like you're there.
I was thinking when you were talking about how, like, I was just thinking about how, like, my life, I didn't have, well, you know what you have with your family members, the older ones you can chill with and stuff. I didn't have that. So, like, I've always just had friends my age.
Yeah.
And I'm to be fair, I met a few older people on apps like Clubhouse and stuff. We used to bust
Yeah.
jokes.
Would you say that hindered your growing up? Because
It
I feel like
did.
knowing people who are older than you, but not significantly older, like your parents.
Yeah, I would say it did hinder me
Yeah.
quite a lot. But the thing is, the good thing about me is I was always quite mature in general.
Alhamdulillah.
So like, I was never stupid.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, it did hinder me a bit when it came to decisions I made in my life, etc. But at the same time, luckily, I wasn't an idiot, where I could still kind of fend for myself. Sort
That's
of
good.
thing.
Alhamdulillah then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
Life is weird, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so weird. Even just sitting here, filming, and like, I just didn't imagine this 10 years ago.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear that.
And then like, what is gonna come in the next 10 years?
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean?
I was thinking about Emin was 10 years old. So what were you thinking about when you were 10 years old?
Probably like playing Flappy Bird.
Did that just come out when you were 10?
I think so. Like, right.
I remember that game.
Vine.
Flappy Bird was cold.
Flappy
Yeah,
Bird
man.
was the sickest game ever, bro.
Bro, the person who created it was
Yeah,
getting like
death
death threats,
threats.
everything.
Yeah,
Do you
'cause
remember
didn't like it go. Well, I'm singing bare loud now.
I think I accidentally.
It's alright.
I was gonna say, me and Ilyas, we were going. You know how like people go band for band. We're
They go
going
M-
Vine for Vine.
Vine for Vine.
Yeah, we're just
I
like
love
saying
Vine.
random Vine quotes and seeing who can stop.
I used to love Vine so much.
Yeah.
Bro, I was the Vine.
Did you make Vines?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
he got that one that popped.
I can't remember
I
which
had
one.
18 million loops on my page.
In,
G.
in general,
Bruv, I can't
Yeah.
remember. I can't remember your
No,
Vines,
on
man.
one of them it was like 17 million, and then the rest of them was about a
came
million.
up to 1 million. Oh, that's it.
I had a few.
Is
my
that the
own
car
ones go
one?
viral. No, I had. No,
Oh,
not that
no.
one. I had a few Vines go off, but the
Oh,
one that
wow.
went off was like a clip that I put together. It was nothing to do with me.
I think I had like 30k.
Okay, so you
loops.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have that many loops.
Oh, you made Vines
I
yourself?
made rhymes of me beatboxing.
Oh, fair play. So your beat was 10 years ago. No wonder you're good now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man,
you
yeah.
actually-
that working.
What can I
Yeah.
say?
Vine was so
I
sick,
know.
bro.
I can't believe Twitter deleted it, man.
Twitter deleted
Good
it.
Yeah,
days.
Twitter is the one that killed it off.
They owned it, no?
Yeah, they owned it and then
Yeah.
they killed it.
Right, fair play.
Because they couldn't pay their creators. So, like...
They weren't making money from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
There was no
weren't
ads on
money.
it and stuff like that.
Nothing.
Whereas that's why TikTok and that people thought it was gonna be the same thing, but it's not because they've utilized.
Do you think
Shop all this stuff? That
I think TikTok will die in the next 5 years.
Nah, TikTok's staying
What, like YouTube?
for a while. I think because they're making so much money and there's so much opportunity for people to make
It's
money.
getting banned in America,
I-
though.
But America's
these
not the
big
only
places.
thing that exists.
Yeah, but
bro.
it's one of its
Are
biggest
there other
consumers
things
there.
that have died, though, that we didn't expect to die? Maybe Facebook.
musically.
His personality?
Facebook kinda dead a little
Oh.
bit.
Oh, okay, fair enough. MySpace, for instance.
But
that was a big thing.
Did you use MySpace?
I did. Skype, for
How
instance.
old were you
Oh,
using
brother,
MySpace?
I broke 'em out the
womb.
Yeah, but using
My
MySpace.
profile.
I
Cat
did,
lover 1, 2, 3.
Brother, I didn't even use.
I didn't use MySpace.
I
I
used
used
MySpace.
Who gave you a
I
MySpace
used
account?
Bebo.
Yeah.
Did you ever have Bebo?
I didn't. No,
I had
okay.
Skype.
What a loser,
No,
bro!
no, no, no.
Man came into the country after that was invented.
Oh, good one, bro. Good one, bro. You know what I mean? You know I don't like them jokes.
Skype as well. It's kind of dead now. It's not killed, but it's dead.
I was born here, by the way. Just saying.
He wasn't.
Kick back the old Kick where you can message people on Kick.
Remember that one?
What's the difference between this Kick and the last Kick?
Well, this Kick now is a live.
Is it the same
platform.
company?
It's the same. I'm pretty sure.
No,
it looks exactly the same.
No, I think Kick. The other Kick was spelt KIK. It was just green.
It was.
I think we all assumed this green.
Green and black.
Yeah. We assume it's the
and
same
what's this
thing.
Kick like? What does it look like?
This Kick is KICK, and it's a streaming platform.
And what color is the thing?
It's
green
and
as
black
well.
as well.
Okay.
It's the same.
Same color.
Let me copy your homework and just put a C.
But it's probably smart because imagine if imagine Facebook died out.
Yeah.
And then someone made a new platform, but they made it look exactly like the Facebook one, and Facebook was big at one
and
point.
a really similar name.
Kick was
People
massive,
might be like, "Oh, actually,
this
has come back," and they might associate the same thing and want to be part of it. You never know.
Type.
I never.
Yo, Kick, if you're here, if you're seeing this episode,
shout
sponsor me.
Sponsor me. I never expected Facebook to die back in the day because Facebook used to be pop.
Facebook's so dry.
And Facebook just for people who are trying to buy food.
Good one, yeah.
I might go on there one time.
Yeah.
Facebook, I don't know. You lot are saying it's dead here, but apparently people still bang out views. The elderly,
they still do.
Audience are there.
People getting paid on Facebook still.
Yeah, they're making money.
Yeah.
You can put adverts because I tried doing like drop shipping once.
Is it?
And I tried to like buy ads on Facebook.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It was a bit expensive, so I didn't do it. But
how much were they asking?
It's like 50 quid for like a day or something like that.
Yeah, that's quite.
I'm pretty sure you can like choose how much you want to put into it. You can put,
I don't remember the specific number, but it was.
That's what I mean about him just talking out of his.
I was on it. I'm being honest.
I just threw out a number.
You know what?
Yeah. Say anything.
The person on the Patreon, I do chat a lot of shit. So
But yeah, I think this episode's coming to an end, guys.
I'm shattered. I don't know why.
We got into like a bit of a
tangent.
I feel like I was talking a lot.
No, that's
we all were. It's fine.
We all. That's what a podcast is, about talking.
I don't like making things about myself, but I always do it.
I've got a good segue. Yeah, that's what this podcast that's what this podcast is, about talking. Guys, if you guys need to talk to people, make sure that you go see your local therapist. And also, if you do want something that establish yourself, put yourself, away from others, go down to We All Need Therapy in the link down in the description below. Buy yourself a hoodie. Buy your mum a hoodie. Buy your dog a hoodie as well.
Big up.
It's alright. I'm just a flipping. I'm good at that stuff.
He's trying to get equity. Never. Anyway, we're gonna hit him with a little rap to outro.
No. Shaquille, I want you to hop on this one as well.
Yeah.
I can't.
You have to try.
Say one bar.
Alright, cool.
No, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna end it on a certain word, and you just have to take that word and run with it.
Carrots.
Oh,
okay.
like this, but okay.
You can make it even just a sentence.
Carrots.
And
then whatever you finish on, Eminen's gonna take over.
Oh
cool,
no.
Cool.
Alright, ready? Why am I nervous? Listen. Yeah, we back again on the pod with my friends. You know me, yeah, we talking about toxic people in your life. They don't want you to do good, that's right. They want you down in the ground where you can't be found. They don't want you doing well, that's why we gotta push them away like hell. Don't play with me, I'm gonna really succeed, cause that's what I do when I spit these bars. Straight off the top and you know they're hard. That's your word.
I'm struggling with this world called hard. You know my bum is quite very large. Hey, oh, the lard in my belly. Yo, but it's not very smelly. I clean every day, yeah, cause I'm getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I said I'm getting paid, yeah. I said I move bricks. Okay. I got a long stick. I pull up with a wicks. Go, and I get a bit.
I thought that was going.
Like, is this
also, the beatbox quality drastically changed. It was like this nice drum to.
Things I thought it was gonna go to, that show. What's that guy? Wild and Out. You know when some guys are wilding out, they go, cut the beat.
Yeah, cut the beat.
That's what it's kind of going towards.
His name's Conceded.
Conceded, yeah.
I could do a cappella as well.
Yeah, I thought because it was kind of it was getting to that point. Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, good vibes. Well done.
Do you like my little
was good.
Was it?
Very good.
Come on.
Very
Good
factual.
There you go. Hey, come on. Yeah, it's large.
I got lard.
It's not smelly though.
But yeah, guys, thank you a lot for tuning in. We have a word for you guys to comment down below, so we know you've watched all the way through the episode. Can you comment down below? Comment down below. What should we make them comment? One random word. Just
Lard.
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 That is the way you spell it. Nice. Thank you.
Guys, comment down below. Lard. And if you're here for some fun, make sure you tell your mum about sadlyrelatable.com. That's not an actual website, but if you, well, it is, but it's not up. Yeah, We All Need Therapy Club.com, down below in the description. Get yourself a hoodie. Don't forget, on the Patreon we do an extra episode every Wednesday, so tune in, go check it out, have some fun. You know me, I'm here for the one. See you lot next week. Peace.
Bye.